It's very much a... Temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined for commentary by former England international Lee Dixon, and this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It is Liverpool taking on Real Madrid.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
Useful looking ball. Hazard. Happy to take on the shot. Tremendous block. Well, the intervention was by Luka Modric, a good one. And now here's Eden Hazard. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Explosive attacking qualities can be so wonderfully weighted pass. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
A really sumptuous ball. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Ronaldo. Roberto Firmino. Liverpool have intelligent threaded pass here. Well, it all counts for naught. Henderson. This is Salah. He's given it straight to the opposition. Marcelo. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Joe Gomez. Ronaldo now. Poor pass under no real pressure. I must say, no shortage of space. Hazard. Well, he had to read it and get there, and did. Here's Robertson. It's with Fabinho. Ronaldo now. Oh, this might pay dividends. Now the task is to remain focused. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Casemiro. This is Kroos. Really a very poor ball. Casemiro. Oh, a nice looking pass. He's in position. Keeper did his job to begin with. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
No, it's a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the air. And with great relief.
Deary me, disappointing.
Well, as you know, I'm not a goal scorer, but I think I could have done better than that.
This is Sergio Ramos. Eden Hazard. Benzema. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Delightful pass. Good pressure to win the ball back high up the pitch. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. And fed forwards. Now Mo Salah. And that is offside. In possession, Marcelo. A small victory for the defender against Hazard. So plenty. A sloppy pass. Casemiro.
Well, as you can see from the possession, there's little between these two teams. It's been a real tight, cagey affair. You just hope it opens up a little, that one of these teams is willing to take a few risks.
Possession changes hands, the interception there. An important interception. Firmino. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. It's with Roberto Firmino. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. And the attack fades out. And that is that, half-time. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Tackling and winning the ball to boot. Andrew Robertson has lost the ball. Vinicius Junior. And after the cross, a tremendous block. Now Mo Salah. This is Kroos. Vinicius Junior. Wonderful chance. Easy save. Mo Salah usually has the superlatives rolling off the tongue, but is that the case tonight, Lee?
Well, it's not been a great first half of football as far as he's concerned. He seemed a little bit sluggish to me, Derek.
An incisive pass. Vinicius Junior. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. Chance here. The net is staring him in the face. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. And Mohamed Salah now. Alexander-Arnold. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Playing with purpose as well as control. Kroos. A chance to whip it in. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Oh, he's given the ball away. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. And for a counter to succeed. He's in with a chance. Surely. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Hazard. Real Madrid have given us away. Just straying offside. Rafael Varane. I must say, no shortage of space. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. Ronaldo. Roberto Firmino. This is Salah. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. "15 minutes remaining. Henderson has it. It's with Roberto Firmino. Playing with purpose and control. He's given it straight to the opposition. And that's an important intervention. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. And fed forwards. Casemiro. The keeper was never likely to be in trouble then. Well, a bad touch like that usually will mean giving the ball away. Vinicius Junior. And return to Benzema. The goal appeared to be at his mercy, but defenders always have a part to play in these situations.
Well, if you can't block the shot, put the forward off, and that's exactly what happened there, but it's just off target.
Well, it was a horrific mistake, but the goalkeeper has made amends.
Oh, he's a happy boy now. Just look at the smile on his face. 2 minutes ago, he wasn't so happy.
So still 0-0, but both sides giving it everything.
Yeah, it's been a great game, hasn't it? But hopefully we'll see a goal before the end of it to cap it all off.
And 5 minutes to go. Given away by Liverpool again. And the referee says a free kick forthcoming. The referee has dished out a yellow card here.
Well, it's not malicious, it's just clumsy.
Running with the ball confidently. Very quick thinking there. They've regained possession. Level it is. Closing moments here. Oh, he's through here. Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
Asking a lot to score from there. And it is over for tonight at any rate. Well, a big night ahead for players and fans alike here in North London. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Borussia Dortmund taking on Liverpool.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game one. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Here's the starting 11 for Borussia Dortmund. Roman Bürki begins in goal. Manuel Akanji plays with Mats Hummels in central defence. Axel Witsel starts with Julian Weigl in central midfield. And in this tactical setup, they have just the one player in attack. Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. Virgil van Dijk plays alongside Joe Gomez in central defence. Sadio Mane starts with Mohamed Salah out wide. And leading the attack today is the ultimate pressing machine, Roberto Firmino. It's all about translating threats into goals. Others in the vicinity. Ronaldo. And return to Mane. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Fabinho. Now Mane. Advantage, Borussia Dortmund. The tackle completely mistimed, and you would expect a booking under the circumstances. The referee has deemed that to be a bookable offence.
Absolutely, agree with that one.
And Witsel with it. Julian Weigl. Marco Reus. Jadon Sancho. Alcantara. And this is Reus. And here's Hazard. And a very good challenge. And that's gone out of play for what will be a goal kick. Van Dijk with it. Mane. Mane. And he takes on the shot. Still alive. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Hazard. And he takes it on. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. Well, it had to be a penalty, and a booking part of the story as well. And saving it. Corner coming up for Dortmund. And the short option preferred. Hazard. And now having a go. That move looked as though it had genuine potential, but it's broken down. Firmino. Can they take the lead? And he couldn't take advantage of that opportunity from close range, Lee.
How close does he want to be to score? He's gone for power and fluffed his lines.
It's with Fabinho. Sadio Mane now. It's a highly promising Liverpool attack. But will there be an end product? Keeper did his job to begin with. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. And Mohamed Salah now. I must admit, I thought he was going to score with that header.
Yeah, it was a quality cross, and he gets up well, and it's just wide.
Well, Liverpool, the record winners of the European Cup of Champions League amongst English sides, and it's always something magic. Ronaldo. Oh, it's off the post.
Always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. I think we've got to ask questions. That's half of his job. He's the best keeper in the world. Wrong side of the goal, he won't save anything.
Underway again. Liverpool hold the aces. Ronaldo now. Mane. Real authority in the challenge from Łukasz Piszczek. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Can they hit on the break? Alcácer, wonderfully weighted pass. And meat and drink to the goalkeeper. You've got to keep the ball. He takes aim. And the keeper there to make sure nothing untoward happened. Axel Witsel. Paco Alcácer. Marco Reus. And Witsel with it. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Oh, he's through here. Oh, he's missed it.
Oh, goal behind Derek, and he's missed. It's a big miss.
It's with Roberto Firmino. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that...
Half-time then, here in the... And so the second half of this Champions League group stage match day 1 contest commences.
technique, that's where the power comes from. Blistering shot.
So 2-0 now. Just knocking it around, looking to carve out a chance.
Dortmund certainly enjoying the lion's share of possession, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little, start utilising the...
Marco Reus! And this would reduce the deficit, and the ball is in the net. Well, the goal will not stand, it is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
Well read to ease the pressure. Liverpool continue to advance. Will they be able to convert? Paco Alcácer. A lot of space afforded Borussia Dortmund. Well, the post getting in the way there.
Well, he'd be looking at that and thinking, how did he not score? I'm not so sure either, Derek.
Henderson. Henderson. He's taken on his opponent here. Good numerical situation. Alexander-Arnold. Straightforward take. Nico Schulz. Now the attack promising as it was, scuppered there. And space on the wing for Liverpool. Paco Alcácer. Running with the ball confidently. Trying his luck from long range. It could be up for grabs. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Real chance. Surely. Oh, what an opportunity. It's been squandered.
Well, you dream of 1v1s as players. He's had one and he's squandered it big time.
Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. Salah. Henderson. A wonderful intervention. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. Well, if you've already received a yellow card, you surely want to stay away from that sort of challenge. And the referee has decided to send off Trent Alexander-Arnold for a second bookable offence.
There's all sorts of learning curves, and using your brain is one of them. Trent Alexander-Arnold needs to use more of his today.
And he's broken free. No real threat, you've got to say. Good use of advantage for Dortmund. Well, in the second half, trailing, albeit by a small margin. How should they be viewing this task, Lee?
Well, Dortmund, for me, not been their best night of football, but they're still in this game. That's the most important thing. We used to say on the pitch...
Delightful pass. Sancho. Wonderful chance. And thwarting his opponent in the nick of time. Well, you've got to keep the ball a bit better than that. He's given the ball away here, Salah. And fed forwards. Well, it might still work out for them. Alcácer. Reus. It's a weighted pass. And begging to be put away. And this time, it's in.
Well, here it is. How do you like him? In an open goal, please. No goalkeeper, no defenders. Where were they all?
So there we have it, 2-1. Mats Hummels will land a forced block. And only 2 minutes remaining here. Moving forward effectively. They've won back possession. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Paco Alcácer. Well, great read there to intercept. Might be able to set up the chance. Well, it all counts for naught. Poor attempt at a pass, really. Happy to take on the shot. And that is all. Borussia Dortmund. A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Paris Saint-Germain taking on Real Madrid.
Well, Derek, I hope you are as excited as me. The start of the Champions League, always a special atmosphere. Both teams will be hoping for a long journey, or it may be very, very short. We're about to find out.
Fair play to the keeper. He really anticipated that moment of subtlety.
Well, he came off his line. He gave the space behind, but what a good save in the end.
This is Neymar. Cavani. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. And the PSG team looks like this. Alphonse Areola starts in goal. Thiago Silva plays alongside Marquinhos in central defence. Ander Herrera starts alongside Marco Verratti in the engine room. And the main striker today is Edinson Cavani, the Uruguayan. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Carvajal plays with Marcelo as fullbacks. Opportunity to take the lead. That is a moment he would dearly love to have back if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot?
And given the form he has been in, Lee, you would expect quite a lot of the attacking to go through Neymar.
Well, the more you give this lad the ball, the better the team normally plays. He switches the ball, he links play from left to right, up and down the pitch. He keeps possession, a brilliant player.
Hazard, the Belgian, making headway. And it could be Marcelo. An attempt like that, never likely to trouble the keeper.
No, he's got his positioning right, but it was a poor shot in the end.
Surely! Thiago Silva's block. Di Maria. Verratti now. Bernat. Mbappe with it. Well, that would be straightforward for any keeper. Di Maria. Well, Lee Dixon.
Derek, there's certain clubs around the world, Barcelona, Manchester United, teams like that with huge histories, and Real Madrid are right up there. They've won everything.
And now here's Eden Hazard. Having won the ball back, Hazard! And just a whisker away with that effort.
Well, he chose his instep. Good technique, just wide.
Verratti. Kehrer. Verratti now. Here's Mbappe. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Given away. This is Thiago Silva. Ander Herrera. Neymar. Verratti now. Cavani. Useful looking ball. We wondered who was going to win the race. The answer, the goalkeeper. Based on recent seasons, Lee, you would think Real Madrid would expect to be going all the way to the final, but they never seem to take the group stage for granted.
No, they don't, Derek. You've got to go through this group stage in order to get to the latter stage of the competition and then win it. They expect to win it. That's the sort of football club they are. There's nothing really I don't like about this team. Everything about them. None more so than they played in my testimonial back in the early 90s.
Well, that was very good of them.
I know.
He's taken Cavani with a slide rule pass. Herrera! And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
And underway again here with PS. And that is that half-time here. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Benzema. Oh, maybe the equaliser. Verratti. Ander Herrera. Di Maria. Di Maria. Veering in field here. He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee?
Well, he'll get an extra sugar in his tea from the coach at half-time after that great first-half performance.
Might still be able to do a bit of damage. Giving the ball to the opposition that time.
Well, they're still behind, Derek, aren't they? But how? What?
It's a splendid through ball from Neymar. Can he make it count? Still alive. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. And Cavani, he must finish! Really high-class goalkeeping from Courtois. So the corner played into the box. And he takes it on. Tremendous block. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. And he's broken free. And it's there for him. Joy for the Merengues. Real Madrid have scored.
Well, they pushed and pushed. They tested and tested and they got their reward.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Now Casemiro. Real Madrid have given us away. Edinson Cavani now. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Modric. Vinicius Junior. Now this might pay dividends. It's a stunning save by Alphonse Areola. And he's fired over the corner. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Well, to deny him from point-blank range like that, brilliant.
Well, really, really strong goalkeeping. Spread himself, used all of his body, really good save.
Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. It has to be. Thiago Silva's block. So 20 minutes to go.
Well, PSG fans are doing their bit, that's for sure.
It's a weighted pass. Di Maria. Casemiro. Immaculately placed by Casemiro. And Hazard's in here. Well, it might still work out for them. And he takes on the shots.
Well, Derek, just look at those stats. You have to say it's been a brilliant game up to now. Chances both ends. Hopefully that's not a commentator's curse.
Eden Hazard in the clear. And it's a double for him in this game. No way for the opposition to contain him. And no wonder he's off celebrating. PSG chasing this game. Let's see if they can succeed on that front. Modric. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. And it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. What will they do next? He's in with a chance. Still a chance. Benzema! And it's gone in!
Well, we can take another look at this. There's nothing much the keeper can do. Close range finish, really good play, and he doesn't miss from there.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. That's how to flummox the opposing defense. It's got to be! In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. And the referee has reached for a red card, the denial of a clear goal-scoring chance.
Yeah, it's been an awkward game for the referee today, but he's got that decision absolutely right.
The keeper going in the right direction and saving it. Corner given to PSG. And fired over by Angel Di Maria. And he's clear his lines. Herrera. Excellent challenge. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Must score! The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Karim Benzema. The ball. Luka Modric with the pass. He has been deemed to be offside, not by much, Lee.
Brilliant, brilliant officiating, that is. Look at that, spot on.
This is Neymar. We've been waiting to find out. Now we know. A minimum of 3. Might be a chance here. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you? Diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Plenty of running room in the wide position. Well, great read there to intercept. Full time then, and Paris Saint-Germain have work to do. Good evening, everyone. A city that has so much to offer in so many respects, but of course on the football front as well. Hello from the English capital, London. I'm Derek Ray, joined in the commentary box by Lee Dixon, and this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day 1. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It is Tottenham Hotspur taking on Chelsea.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1.
Oh, beautifully disguised ball. It has to be. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Jorginho. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Pulisic now. Alderweireld. Here's Ndombele. Dele Alli. Now Son. Failed to keep it. Rose. Harry Winks now. Dele Alli. Christian Eriksen now. Now Harry Kane. Well, a meaty challenge early in this game. Will the referee reach for his pocket? So early in this game, and the referee not really hesitating. A yellow card it is, and that could make it difficult for player and official.
Well, it changes the complexion of your game, the way you play your match, especially if you're a defender. You start thinking about the challenges instead of executing them.
Well, the more you watch, but oh, that's an interesting pass. Is it going to be Christian Eriksen? Attacker versus keeper, and keeper wins.
Oh, I always put my money on the attacker, not this time. Brilliant goalkeeping.
Intelligent threaded pass here. Pulisic. Vertonghen's block. So the corner played into the box. And it all counts for naught. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And very deftly cut out. Azpilicueta now. Jorginho. Oh, he's given the ball away. Oh, he's through here. It's got to be. And now waiting to pounce. And it is the opening goal of the contest.
Well, it was always going to be a tight game, but now all of a sudden one team ahead. Things have got to change on both sides.
So underway once again. Chelsea with the lead in this match. Abraham. Useful looking ball. It should be. Courageous goalkeeping, but he's got the ball.
Well, you have to be brave, don't you, diving at the feet of a player like that. Good goalkeeping.
Now Harry Kane. I must say, no shortage of space. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Harry winks now. Eriksson. And he's got the beating of his opponent. An important interception. Well, it's a poor tackle.
Chelsea are really struggling in terms of possession, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
Jorginho! An opportunity for Pedro. And it's gone in here. Just what Chelsea fans wanted to see. Their lead extended to 2 goals. It's going their way, 2-0. Harrison's pass needed to be a little bit better. It's really opening up positively for Chelsea. Ordinary first touch, but keeps the ball nonetheless. Losing possession a bit easily. It's all about translating threats into goals. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, great read there to intercept. Well, there's so much competition for honours just in England, Lee, but despite that, Chelsea always target the Champions League when they're in the competition.
Well, yeah, past winners, and whenever I think of Chelsea in the Champions League, I always think of drama, the games against Bayern and famously as well against Barcelona, John Terry missing penalties, etc. Always something happens when Chelsea are playing the Champions League.
Yeah, Chelsea fans of a recent vintage have been spoiled a bit in this competition. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Christian Eriksson now. Oh, a lovely ball.
The referee has indicated there will
Just
be a
couldn't capitalise there.
2 minutes of added time.
And they will be awarded a free kick for that. And that will mean a caution.
Well, definitely a yellow card, Derek.
Pulisic. Given away by Chelsea. Well, that is that, the first half. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Son. Dele Alli now. Jorginho. Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? And thwarted by Vertonghen. And options in the centre. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Dele Alli now. And fine vision from Dele Alli. Goalkeeper's ball, and was always going to be. And showing fine vision. Now the task is to remain focused. Surely. And Chelsea have come up with a goal.
Well, they've crumbled. The defence crumbled in front of their eyes. Well, sometimes being at the right place at the right time gets you a goal. On this occasion, it's a simple goal from his point of view.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. And he takes on the shot. Keeper did his job to begin with. An important interception. Now Son. Spurs have lost the ball. Half an hour remaining then. Kane. Spot on with that tackle. Not a particularly strong challenge. That's how to flummox the opponent. And he takes it on. Well, it was straight at the keeper, but technically good goalkeeping. And that was a very fine read. Kane. Might be a chance here. Still alive. He's given it straight to the opposition. Happy to take on the shot. Dele Alli providing the finish. He's just so capable from these positions.
Well, as we look at this again, what they always say, focus on the ball, ensure you strike it cleanly. He's done just that. What a finish.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. Given away by Chelsea. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action potentially.
Position as a defender, now you've got to be very, very careful.
So a throw in here. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Pedro. Chelsea getting the ball forward. What can they do from this position? He could pick out a teammate. And it's with Pedro. Wonderful chance. An attempt like that, never likely to trouble the keeper.
No, he's got his positioning right, but it was a poor shot in the end.
Oh, that's an interesting pass. Dele Alli just needs to stay composed. Eriksen! Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. Giving the ball away one moment and then making a fine save the next.
Yeah, we all make mistakes, don't we, Derek? On that occasion, it was the goalkeeper, but he made up for it.
Pulisic running towards goal. It's opening up for them. It's got to be. Off the post and back in play. Keeper's contribution, but what next? With the noses in front. And fine vision from Dele Alli. Eriksen. And they'll have to throw it back in play. Eriksen. Crossing possibilities. Walker-Peters. And it's Winks. What a vital intervention. Well, it's one thing to win the ball. Now what can you do with it? Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Straight down the throat of the opposition. A very disappointing effort.
Well, he's in a great spot as well. It's all about the decision-making, and he makes the wrong one.
Failure to hold it there on Pedro's part. Not a moment that will live long in his memory.
Well, I suggest he doesn't look at his teammates right now. They're all staring at him.
And very deftly cut out. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. Well, he's hit it with far too much height.
Well, he's quite a long way out, and if you put power on the ball and just lean back slightly, it's going to rise, and that time, over the bar.
And that's an important intervention. So, the end of the game, and
This is not for show, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know, you're my people, you're my home. We've been in holes with the curtains closed. That's gone dinner table, drinking.
I've been searching, nothing's working. I've been tripping, I'm perfect, chasing vision, just the surface. Straight time backwards, not on purpose. I've been learning something bigger, expectations super fast. I found blessings flowing from the side of heaven.
And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. Joined here in the commentary box, as always, by Lee Dixon, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. Are they going to forge ahead? Modric! Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Modric. Benzema. Now Hazard. Luka Modric. There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here it is again, Derek. The way to the pass is excellent and the finish clinical. Lovely play.
And they're playing once more. Real Madrid with the lead here. He's in with a chance. A really top-notch piece of defending. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Casemiro. A real opening now. It could be up for grabs. Tremendous defensive intuition from Sergio Ramos. An incisive pass. Hazard! Attacker versus keeper, and keeper wins.
Oh, I always put my money on the attacker. Not this time. Brilliant goalkeeping.
I just couldn't keep the ball. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Every goalkeeper would expect to catch that one. A complete miscue by the goalkeeper. Will there be a price to pay? Still alive. Useful looking ball. Benzema. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. But a few years ago, we didn't really think of Paris Saint-Germain as potential Champions League winners. Suffice it to say, Lee, the offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. In a position from which they could potentially do a bit of damage here. I don't think too many players would have the overdrive to get to that one. Goalkeeper's ball. Cavani. Splendid defending from Carvajal. Now Casemiro. A really sumptuous ball. In the opinion of the referee, that is a penalty. And in it goes, as coolly as you like. Never in any doubt from the spot.
Well, as we see, this is probably the best angle. He picked his spot, he didn't change his mind, and the keeper's got no chance.
So 2-0 now. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Cavani, might be a chance here. He must finish. And there it is! Still life left in this game, and they have the momentum now. So there we have it, 2-1. And very deftly cut out. Hazard. It might be. It's a stunning save by Alphonse Areola. Corner kick delivery from Toni Kroos. Just unable to... Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Cavani. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Mbappe! And it's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain to square this game.
Well, here we'll see it again. There's two parts to every game, with and without the ball. They've soaked up a lot of pressure today, but they've got their reward.
Well, a glut of goals, 2 apiece. Promising sequence. Happy to take on the shot. Might still be able to do a bit of damage.
Well, Derek, just look at those stats. You have to say it's been a brilliant game up to now. Chances both ends. Hopefully that...
Exquisite pass from Di Maria. Keeper did his job to begin with. And it's gone just narrowly widely.
Well, not his laces. It's the inside of his foot, Derek. It's a decent effort.
We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Di Maria likes to get on the ball. And he has opportunity to take the lead. Well, it was fired straight at the keeper. No real difficulties for him.
No,
and the first half is in the history. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Now the pass not finding its target. Nothing wrong with that idea. Oh, it was a close run thing, but the goalkeeper just got there first. Here's Mbappe. Oh, this might pay dividends. It looked as though he might have been onside, but he was just a fraction off.
Oh, I'm not so sure. I'd like to see that again.
Playing with purpose and control. Mbappe! I must say he's let himself down with really flabby finishing there.
Yeah, he wasted opportunity from the short distance. You see the manager's frustration on the touch.
Useful looking ball. Cavani. Keeper's contribution, but what next? He's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think, Lee? It's the threaded Hazard pass. Good-looking sequence. Di Maria. Under Herrera. Edinson Cavani now. PSG on the move with purpose. What can they do from this? Neymar! Well, it might still work out for them. An unforced error, you've got to say. And we're inside the final 30 minutes. Benzema. And now here's Eden Hazard. Kroos. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Verratti now. Kehrer. Verratti. Verratti now. Neymar. Well read to ease the pressure. And a through ball from Modric. Vinicius Junior. And he takes it on. Comfortable catch for Areola. Mbappe with it. Cavani. He's failed to hold it, Neymar.
Well, Real Madrid fans have done their bit, the players have done theirs, but can they get that elusive winner?
Is it going to end up being productive for them? Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. A real opening now. Still a chance. Suffice it to say, his edge is blunt. Poor effort.
Well, he got a lot right there, but he got one thing wrong, and that was the finish. Well, just listen to the Real fans. They've reacted to that chance. They could have gone behind, but they haven't.
They've regained possession. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Benzema. Beautifully disguised ball. Now the task is to remain focused. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Casemiro. Benzema! And Areola acquits himself magnificently. A well-taken Real Madrid corner could be so important at this stage. And they've gone for the short corner. And the goal kick will be next. Kehrer. And given away. That's a good-looking run from Eden Hazard. Given away by PSG yet again. Thiago Silva wins it. Casemiro, his pass gobbled up. And he's got the beating of his opponent. Might be a chance here. Cavani, still alive. Well, they have the goalkeeper to thank for the fact that this game is still level.
Well, they can never drop their concentration, goalkeepers. They can never have a rest. It's a brilliant stop at this stage in the game.
And only 2 minutes remaining here. Oh, goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. The electronic board has been held aloft. 2 additional minutes here. He could pick out a teammate. Mbappe tries his luck. And the keeper not really taxed by that long-range shot. The end of the story tonight at any... Modric.
This is not for sure, it's not for now and gone tomorrow. This is all I know, you're my people, you're my home. We've been in holes with the curtains closed. That's gone dinner tables, drinking soap. To wash up the ugly, to wash up the folk, to wash up the unforgiving, now we have souls. Matter to me. Matter to me. You matter to me. Matter, matter. You matter to me. Matter to me. You matter to me. Matter, matter.
It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. This is Derek Ray, joined for commentary by... And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's Real Madrid taking on Liverpool.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Rafael Varane plays with Sergio Ramos at the back. Eden Hazard starts with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And leading the line today is Karim Benzema. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Let's take a look at the Liverpool starting 11. The highly rated Brazilian Alisson begins between the posts. Andrew Robertson starts with Trent Alexander-Arnold in the fullback positions. And leading the attack today is the ultimate pressing machine, Roberto Firmino. Running towards goal. Oh, it's cheeky. Excellent goalkeeping following the chip.
Oh, he's read it brilliantly well. Really has. Knew what the player was going to do. Great save.
Shot decidedly lacking accuracy.
Well, he had other options as well, but he chose to shoot.
Well, I think we should always have respect for true midfield maestros, and Luka Modric falls in that category. What do you expect to see from him today, Lee?
Well, the more you give this lad the ball, the better the team.
Can he give them the lead? There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, here it is. How do you like him? In an open goal, please. No goalkeeper, no defenders. Where were they all?
So the game has restarted. Liverpool in front. And they are on the move again. Well, it's one thing to win the ball. Now what can you do with it? Liverpool have given it away. And that was a very fine read. Course. Tremendous intuition to win it back. Sadio Mane now. An incisive pass. Mane. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. Beautifully disguised ball. Vinicius Junior. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Liverpool couldn't keep it. Karim Benzema. Hazard. Plenty of running room in the wide position. And scope for the cross. Mane! Hazard on the ball. Karim Benzema. Wonderful piece of tackling. Virgil van Dijk. And considerable space afforded Real Madrid. He cuts it back. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count.
Liverpool have hardly had the ball, but they won't mind. They're winning this game. And why? Because their counter-attack is absolutely fantastic.
He takes aim. Oh, first-rate block by Ramos. Well, great read there to intercept. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Well, that break looked so promising, but nothing coming from it. Fabinho. A chance to whip it in. Ronaldo now. Hazard. This is Kroos. Real Madrid have given it away. Ronaldo. Looking confident with the ball at his feet. Benzema. Fabinho. A wonderful intervention. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. Oh, he's through here. Possession changes hands, the interception there. The referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Well, the pass not finding its target. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Can they square the game? And the ball is in the net. Well, the goal will not stand. It is offside.
Yeah, good football there, but just straight offside.
And that is that. Half-time here. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Not a particularly strong challenge. Unable to keep the ball that time. Eden Hazard. Benzema. Oh, a lovely ball. And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper. Real Madrid are level.
Well, here's the replay. You've got to ask questions about the back line and the goalkeeper. They're simply not there.
Even Steven, one apiece on this match. Manoeuvring his way forward. Henderson. So close to keeping himself onside, but offside is the verdict.
Well, and that's his job, the linesman. Give those tight offside decisions and get them right.
Well, he was in the right place to intercept, and he's broken free. Salah! And a goal!
Well, it's good build-up, and there's one player standing in front of the goal, and it falls to him, and he's not going to miss from there.
So the game has been restarted. What sort of response will that elicit from Real Madrid? Henderson has it. And showing fine vision. Firmino. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. And he takes it on. Might still be able to do a bit of damage. And the decision is one of offside here.
Well, Real Madrid possession stats are brilliant, but it's just whether they can convert that possession into clear-cut chances. You sense they need to pick up the pace a little, start utilising the wide areas more. The back line's doing a decent job. Hopefully the forwards can do that as well.
Might be able to set up the chance. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. He takes aim. And the keeper would have been disappointed had he not dealt with it. Corner for Real Madrid. Not all that convincing defensively. And fired against the crossbar. Oh, he's through here. Salah! Just what the Liverpool fans wanted to see as they extend the lead to 2 goals.
Well, we see it again, Derek. There's all ways of scoring a goal. Laces outside of the foot. On this occasion, he uses his instep. It's a really, really good finish.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Just not looking confident in possession. In full control of the ball here. Karim Benzema. So 20 minutes to go. Roberto Firmino. Wonderfully weighted pass. No problems grabbing hold of that one. Karim Benzema. Hazard on the ball. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Let's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Now, this might pay dividends. Oh, a lovely ball. Keeper did his job to begin with. Bodies forward and the break looks on. For a counter to succeed, it has to happen at lightning pace. It didn't. This is Salah. Liverpool have given it away. Well, he's got plenty of space on the flank here. And now here's Eden Hazard. Benzema! Still alive. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp at the second time of asking, but first time around, it was a good deal more complicated.
Oh, it's a fabulous save initially. He gets the ball in the end with great relief.
Well, in the second half, trailing, albeit by a small margin. How should they be viewing this task, Lee? And he's broken free! Deary me, a golden chance missed. It might come back to haunt him.
Well, you learn the script time and time again, and he's now just gone and fluffed his lines.
A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. And 5 minutes to go. Toni Kroos. Room to roam for the merengues here. Can Hazard cut into good effect? Well, really, that would be meat and drink to most goalkeepers.
Yeah, goalkeeper fully in control there.
Liverpool have given it away. In possession, Marcelo. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. Benzema. Can he put it away? Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. Well, now it is final and hello, it's a real pleasure to be with you from West London, from Stamford Bridge. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Lee Dixon. And we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It is Chelsea against Paris Saint-Germain.
Yeah, the long road to the final starts here in game 1. Always think that if you win your home games and don't lose your away games, you've got a good chance of progressing.
Far from the best effort you'll see in this match.
Well, let's hope he gets another chance because he wasted that one.
And a look at the Chelsea starting 11. Kepa is given the green light in goal. Andreas Christensen plays with Kurt Zouma in central defence. N'Golo Kanté starts alongside Jorginho in the centre of midfield. And in this tactical setup they have Neymar! Tammy Abraham. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Given away. Just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Possession changes hands. The interception there. You'd really have to switch on the turbo to get to that pass. Qanat. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Qanat, he could pick out a teammate. And he takes it on. Simple save, really. And very deftly cut out. Tammy Abraham. Pedro. Given away. And that's an important intervention. An abundance of space. And that is how to thwart them. And Chelsea have given us away. Di Maria. And return. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. It has to be. It's fair to say that is a moment he would love to have back, Lee.
Well, I would have gone for power, but he went to place it in the corner. Not very good at all.
Jorginho. They've regained possession. And the attack goes through Cavani. Options in the centre. Cavani. Bernat. And return to Cavani. Well read to ease the pressure. That is excellent pressure high up the pitch. Abraham. This is Pedro. It's a weighted pass. Well, it all counts for naught. Jorginho. And the ball with Christensen. It's with Emerson. Jorginho. No problems grabbing hold of that one. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line. Look along the line.
Neymar. Edinson Cavani now. Di Maria. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Must score. Straightforward for the keeper.
Well, this game is very delicately placed, Derek, isn't it? Just look at those stats.
Immaculately placed by Cavani. Pulisic. Running towards goal. He must finish. Well, I must say he's got that chip horribly wrong.
Well, if he had that chance again, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't try the chip.
Verratti now. Cavani. And Neymar. He's failed to hold it, Neymar. Read it magnificently and intercepted. Neymar. Edinson Cavani now. Cavani with a slide rule pass. A wonderful intervention. And the counter-attack is on. Options available.
There will be a minimum of 2
The
minutes.
referee has decided that 2 additional minutes are in order. Delightful pass. Well, that is how to nullify the opposition. And the first 45 minutes have come. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. An unforced error, you've got to say. Pulisic. Jorginho. Well, just couldn't quite keep himself onside. The flag has gone up. Verratti now. Mbappe with it. Well, just couldn't keep the ball. He continues his run. And very deftly cut out. They don't normally need a second invitation to give it a go on the counter. Cavani. He might be able to cut. It's got to be! Well, sadly, from their point of view, it petered out. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Will it be? And now he must score. And this time, it's in! Well, the offside flag has been raised. No goal.
Well, it was close, but he just went a little bit too early.
Quinhos. Well, you've got to try to make it a bit more difficult for your opponent than that. Cavani now. Well, it's a really good-looking Paris Saint-Germain attack. They could nudge in front. Well, that's really sound goalkeeping, not letting the opposition have any scraps. And 30 minutes left for play in this match.
Well, Derek, still all square, but how? How's the keeper?
Real chance. And it's there for him. Well, the post getting in the way there. Oh, it's gone in. And you have to feel for him now. It will go down as an own goal.
Well, let's see that again. I don't want to look at it as a former defender. I've scored a few of these in the time, and they were always my fault. Not blamed for all of them. Important the players pick him up from here on in.
So the game has restarted, and Chelsea are the team with the lead. And he was in the right place to intercept. Straight down the throat of the opposition. Cavani. And that was a very fine read. Bodies forward, and the break looks on. Well, that's how to do it inside your own penalty area. Di Maria. I must say, no shortage of space. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Tammy Abraham. I don't think too many players would have the overdrive to get to that one. Goalkeeper's ball. Possession changes hands, the interception there. Neymar makes his way forward with purpose. Options around him. He has plenty of support. That's a fairly easy save for any keeper to make. Given away by Verratti. Abraham. It's a weighted pass. Just unable to take advantage of that developing situation. Cavani. An abundance of space. Mbappe! And it's a goal for Paris Saint-Germain to square this game. So, a level contest, 1-1. Under Herrera. It's an excellent attack from PSG, but will there be an end product? Pulisic now. Oh, he's given the ball away unnecessarily. Five minutes remaining, and level pegging here.
Chelsea, it's nearly desperation stakes for them to get this winner. The crowd are urging them on.
No problems grabbing hold of that, and begging to be put away. And they've won possession again. A chance to settle it. It's a stunning save by Alphonse Areola. Chelsea have won themselves a corner. Now what can they do with it? Taken short. Cutting the ball back. Fair play to the keeper. He really anticipated that moment of subtlety.
Well, he came off his line. He gave the space behind, but what a good save in the end.
Progressive football from Paris Saint-Germain. They know a goal at this late stage might be decisive. And the teams are locked together. Will it stay that way following this corner? And very deftly cut out. Herrera. And that will be that. And we find ourselves at one of the most iconic venues in world football, the Santiago Bernabeu, here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game is the former Arsenal and England fullback Lee Dixon. And this is where it all starts in the UEFA Champions League, the group stage and match day one. My goodness, so much to look forward to. It's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea.
Well, the first group stage of the Champions League is always exciting. 3 points is vital for both teams to get off to a good start. Or a draw may be a good result as well. We're about to find out what happens.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois, the Belgian, will be in goal. Sergio Ramos plays with Rafael Varane at the back. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And leading them, can they take the lead? There it is, and just the ideal start.
Well, let's see that one again. It's all about the contact, does everything right. He's not bothered where the goal is. He knows where it is. He gets a beautiful strike on it.
And they are back underway. Chelsea with the advantage. And scope for the cross. Clever defensive play, Christensen. Ball lost by Chelsea. They've won back possession. Tremendous intuition to win it back. And Chelsea have given us away. Oh goodness, he was right on top of the situation to get the ball back for his team. A really sumptuous ball. Carvajal. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Canny defending by Kroos. Well, they get high marks for that move, but they couldn't make it count. An inability to keep hold of the ball there. Useful looking ball. Can he put it away? A goalkeeper on top of his game.
Well, that's like the other end, the striker putting it in the net. The goalkeeper has to keep it out, and what a brilliant way to do it.
And punched away. The corner kicks keep on coming. So the corner played into the box. And a half-baked clearance. And Pulisic has it. Staunch rearguard action. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. And I think it's fair to say, Lee, when you talk about teams that could win the UEFA Champions League, Chelsea have to be in that conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. They've forced themselves onto that platform now, and quite rightly so, and they're a team really, really difficult to beat, and they produce such exciting football at times as well, Derek.
Luka Modric. Benzema. Can they square the game? Keeper did his job to begin with. And somehow he prevents a goal.
Well, it looked a certain goal, Derek. The agility, the reflex is unbelievable.
It had an invitation attached, but he couldn't avail himself of the opportunity.
Well, just look at him. He thinks it's in, just wide.
Here is Zuma. Pulisic now. Can he put it away? A really top-notch piece of defending. Karim Benzema. Well read to ease the pressure. Well, he's lost the ball.
Chelsea are really struggling in terms of possession.
Can he take advantage? And cleared behind for what is going to be a corner kick. And over comes the corner. Just couldn't capitalise there. He takes aim. Oh, it's an unbelievable save by Courtois. He's driven in the corner. And he takes on the shot. It was going to take an audacious effort to beat the goalkeeper from there. Benzema. Plenty of running room in the wide position. Oh, maybe the equaliser. And a goal! The keeper couldn't stop it. Real Madrid on terms.
Well, sometimes being at the right place at the right time gets you a goal. On this occasion, it's a simple goal from his point of view.
Even Steven, what a piece on this match. Progress has been made by Luka Modric. Options in the centre. Opportunity to take the lead. And he scored not once but twice. They simply cannot stop him. And no wonder he's enjoying himself. Having conceded then, it's up to Chelsea to articulate a response. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. And that was a very fine read. Well, he stopped them just when they looked menacing. Useful looking ball. Read it magnificently and intercepted. And that is that. Half-time. And so the second half of this Champions League group stage matchday 1 contest commences. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Modric. And the through ball from Modric. And it's in! Real Madrid firmly in charge here.
Well, let's take a look at this replay. The difference between a good player and some of the best players is they don't need to take a touch. Gets his shot away. First time. Nothing else matters but concentrating on that ball.
Chelsea finding forward gears. Can they take advantage of this promising position? Karim Benzema. Room to roam for the Merengues here. Now Casemiro. Course. There's a thorough understanding of defending Azpilicueta. Pedro. And showing fine vision. Well, it all counts for naught. The ball with Luka Modric. They've regained possession. And Pulisic has it. Must score. Keeper's contribution, but what next? Just straying offside. Benzema. The ball with Luka Modric. Karim Benzema. Jorginho.
Real Madrid certainly enjoying the bulk of possession here. Really starting to dictate the tempo of this game now. And they're creating chances as well. I'm not sure their opponents seem to have the answer, to be honest. They can't seem to get a foothold in this game.
Abraham. Oh, surely. He must finish. Oh, he's only gone and scored. Christian Pulisic.
top marks, finishing at his best. Lovely through ball as well. The timing was perfect. Excellent finish.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. A sloppy pass. It's all about translating threats into goals. The ball with Luka Modric. And now here's Eden Hazard. He'd be disappointed if he didn't. Oh, he's given it away. Keeper did his job to begin with. In possession, Marcelo. Benzema. Great opportunity. He's gone for power, Lee, but it's wide.
Well, no real direction, but the power was there. And you're right, it's just gone past the post.
Real chance. Surely. And touched onto the frame of the goal. Ramos completely on top of the situation. It is now with Jorginho. Modric. Now Casemiro. Hazard. And cut out by Conte. How many times do we say that? Attempting to play catch-up in this second half. Lee, what ought the priorities to be?
Well, we've seen Chelsea score late goals.
Might be able to set up the chance. Oh, that was a terrific stop in a 1-versus-1 situation.
Well, high fives all round for the goalkeeper. Absolutely fantastic.
Corner kick played over. A header it was, but a pretty straightforward save, Lee.
Well, it's an easy header, Derek, and he made it look really difficult.
Pedro. The Chelsea move still flowing. Advantage to them. Oh, this might pay dividends. Oh, they've done it! A goal for Chelsea, who've got themselves on level terms. And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Real Madrid have given it away. I must say, no shortage of space. And Chelsea get the decision from the referee. That could well be his final warning. He's got to tread carefully from here on in.
Well, he has, yeah, but it's quite easy for the referees to throw yellow cards around willy-nilly, but not on this occasion.
Well, it's one thing to win the ball. Now, what can you do with it? Hazard.
Well, listen to that noise. Real Madrid fans going absolutely berserk, trying to urge their team on for a winner.
And taken away from Hazard. Plenty of running room in the wide position. A wonderful intervention. 1 minute remaining. Benzema. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Eden Hazard with a lovely ball. He continues to make hay. Not to be advised, giving... Surely! Absolutely nothing wrong with the counter-attack. Just a shame about the finish, Lee.
Well, it just show you what they're capable of, to hit the team with pace and power. It just lacked a little...
The end of the story tonight at any...
I've been searching, nothing's working. I've been tripping, no one's perfect. Chasing vision, just the surface. Shirts on backwards, not on purpose. Yeah, I've been learning something bigger. Expectations, feet were failing. I found blessings flowing from the side of heaven. Staring into my reflection, reading everything but perfection somewhere else. I hold my life out, finding dreams of who I wanna be.
It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, joined here in the commentary box as always by Lee Dixon, and we've got so much to look forward to. This is where it all begins in Europe's Premier Club competition, the UEFA Champions League, the group stage, match day 1 action. It's immaculately placed by Cavani. Will he find the net? A brisk start and a quick goal.
Well, the manager would have said, keep it tight at the back and see if we can nick an early goal, and they certainly have done.
And underway again here with PSG in front. He's given it straight to the opposition. It's been slipped through by Marco Verratti. The offside flag had to go up, and it did.
Yeah, look along the line.